Hello everyone, how you doing today? It's Christine Trainer talking to you live from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada, March 23rd, day 111 on my everyday journey. How's everyone doing today? Well, I kind of slept in again. It's Saturday. I was really suffering with my knees, so I went, you know what, guys? I'm going to have to get rid of this long hair. Look at it sticking out like crazy, guys. But I was playing with my kitty cat again today. I was having fun. You know what we do, my kitty cat and I? We like to do a hide and seek kind of thing because she likes to attack for fun. So I go around and I play with her. I go underneath something and she goes and plays and she attacks me for fun. And she doesn't hurt me. She just comes at me for fun. And then I was doing that for about half an hour, playing around. And then she was watching the birds today. So it was kind of like a playing with it today. But it kind of relaxes me a bit when I do that, guys, because when I get up and I'm feeling kind of ill, especially physically, I need to do something to really. I still do my goals. My three main those goals I do every single day. My affirmations, my gratitude, my affirmations, and my meditation. My meditation went for quite a while today. I was really chilling out, and I also did my I love yous in the mirror because we gotta say it to ourselves. We love ourselves because we do. We should say that every day, right? And then and then I just was playing with my kitty cat for a while, and then I was kind of being a bit of a bum. And I don't really go on my computer for a while on Saturdays. So this is what I do. Now, because I'm up so late, like last night I was up to like 2:30 working because I had my friend over yesterday afternoon. So I was working a bit, but she was busy we had her little boy who was about 18 months, so I was having fun. That was my thing yesterday. I was enjoying being with my lovely friend and her sweet little boy. He's a doll. He's busy. He's busy. I love the fact that her boy is busy. It tires her out, but she's so beautiful. I love my young friend. Anyways, so what I did was I was my fault because I was having fun. So I decided to stay up a little later. So I stayed up to around 2:30 working. So I went, okay, Saturday I'll sleep in and I'll get to the computer later on. I'm having a quiet night because my Swede's going out to hang with his friends for a while today, so I can have some time to myself and be with my kitty and do my own thing, which is fine tonight. It's basically still the Iranian New Year, so that's kind of cool because it's March 21st is the Iranian New Year, so he spends time with his friends. But I'm sorry to say I'm being a bit of a reclusive tonight because at this moment I just don't feel like I haven't seen some of those his friends for a while in a year, and I put on a bit of weight, and they're going to start to be really judgmental, and I and to me that's too negative, so I'm going to avoid that today. And I know I should go out and be a part of it, and piss on them, but I'm sorry, I still am learning how to do that. That's why I go online, I talk to you, and I show you who I am. So I didn't weigh myself today because I had a couple of bad days. I did exercise every day. That's a given. Actually, I'm doing. Actually, the one good steady thing this week is my exercises. I'm going to do them in about 10 minutes because I'm going to do the dishes first, and I'm going to do them. And that's the one consistency I am doing is I'm exercising every single day. I put on the TV. I watch a good movie because I have a movie channel I like to watch, and I exercise and I exercise and I keep it up. And today might be a day where I should go out for a little bit too, right? But for some reason, I just stay in. I'm a bit of a homebody, guys. I'm trying not to be. That's another thing I'm learning to do. So here it is. Here's what I'm finally trying to say, okay? Last week, I'll tell you the history. I watched this beautiful medium online, Sarah Manning. She's wonderful. I watch her online quite a bit. I'm taking one of her wonderful intuition courses. I'm trying to understand the spirituality and the intuition inside me and how it can help me move forward in my life too, right? So as I continue to watch her beautiful page, she has something going on. And if you kept doing it and you put your name in a bowl, you could win. I think it's a psychic medium reading to your spirits on the other side, the loved ones, or you could win a tarot card reading or a variety of interesting readings. And I won one, and I saw her live, and I won it. I won a psychic medium for 50 minutes with her, or an hour almost, so I could speak to my loved ones on the other side. I'm like, whoa, I want it, man. Now, you probably think I'm bonkers, right? But I love spirituality. I love the fact that I think our loved ones are watching us all the time, especially those of us who have passed on. And my mother passed on about 11 years ago, right? It'd be 11 years this May. And so I was anxious to see if she'll come to talk to me through my medium. So I did have the one appointment, but then she was sick, so we had to cancel it. And then I had another appointment. That was last week. Well, actually 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And I felt kind of weird to tell you guys about it till now. But there's messing to my madness. Just wait, okay? Because oftentimes we do things to help improve our lives, even if it's unorthodox, right? And people go, "She's bonkers, man. She's totally blurry, weird." But I'll tell you why I wanted to do it. Because I know my mother's watching over me, because here it is. Every time I turn around and I go outside, I always smell the beautiful scent of lilacs. It's always around me, and especially certain areas when I go walking. And I know those are the areas my mother loved in New Westminster. And I'll go walking in one area, and all of a sudden I'll smell this beautiful scent of lilacs. And I know it's like my mother standing beside me, walking with me. It's really weird. I know, guys, you probably think I'm bonkers, but I feel it. So, long story short, I had the wonderful, beautiful session with her, and I was blown away. It was my mother. She came in from the other side. Actually, my mother, my uncle, my aunt, and my matriarch, beautiful grandma, who was the matriarch of the family. But my mother was the basic one who came in. And all of a sudden, my uncle came in to be a goofy on the other side. It was wonderful. But she spoke to me in clarity, how my mother was worried about me because I spend too much time at home, and she wants me to go out, even if it's just to go to a coffee shop. She told me this once before. She, before she passed on, a long time before she passed on, she goes, "You're home too much again, aren't you? Just go out of that. Go outside." You know, because most of the time on the weekends I'd stay home, and Masood would go and do his thing, and I'd stay home, and she'd always be worried about that, guys. And I'd say, "No, I'm fine at home. I'm doing my thing." And I remember she used to say, "Go out, be a part of life, even if you go to a coffee shop." And she said the same thing in that session: "Go out, be a part of life. Just even if you go to a coffee shop and having a cup of tea, you're in the world. You don't have to know anybody. Just sit there and enjoy a part of life. Stop staying home." I mean, she loved the fact that I do my walks. And I was walking. I mean, last November, December, I was walking all the time, meeting people. But the weather got a little weird, and I started to get a little sick, and my knees started to bother me, so I stayed home again. I was going through some emotional crap, guys. We always do. I was going into a dark place a little bit. So I stayed home. So, and then all of a sudden, my kitty cat came into life, and she said, yes, she sees the kitty cat. She really loves little Etta, and she's so happy that I have a little fur baby in my life. But she was so clear about me and who I am, but the fact that I still have a dark place within me, and something is nagging me in my life, is to do with my ex-husband, Joe, who's living in a home. And he did that to himself. You know, he was into drugs and drinking, and he ended up having a stroke, and now he's in a home. It's about 2 years now. I haven't seen him for a while. So I'm thinking, when she said that to me, it was like, just go see him and get that out of your life. But that's what's nagging me a little bit inside. It's what's pounding within my heart, because I feel like I did wrong somehow. And I know I didn't. It was him. He did. But, you know, it's like that part of my life, which was very precious to me, because my son came. I had my son with Joseph. So it's just, she knew that. My mother knew that, talking to me. And then I started to cry because I felt that she understood me so well. And then she mentioned something funny. I've been wearing these horrible old slippers. Like, I've had them for a whole year, and they're in terrible shape. And I was sitting there while we were in the session. I was wearing my slippers. And she turned around and said, "Get rid of those ugly old slippers. Get some new ones." And I laughed because Mom was seeing me wear these ugly old slippers. So I have these little white ones that I have had for a while. So I decided to wear them now, because I have brand new white slippers I haven't worn yet. So I'm wearing these new slippers because my mother told me that. But it helped me. Believe it or not, the psychic reading of my mother coming from the other side. Because I believe our loved ones are there for us all the time. They're here. And you can sense them. And I do sense them because I'm very empathetic. I have this empathy. I can feel when there's something going on. I can feel when somebody's upset. I can feel when there's a sadness about me. I can even feel when my niece is upset and she's talking to me just messaging me. I can feel her anger. I feel when my young friend Lily's upset and frustrated. But I also feel when she's happy, and she's always happy with us here, and I'm glad. I love my young friend Lily. So I have a sense of, I knew she was there. She was talking away to me, you know. She was there. She was, you know. And then I could feel my uncle, my goofy uncle. And my aunt, who just recently passed on, like about a month or two ago, she just recently passed on um, to the other side. My aunt, who was 95, she was there as well, and it was kind of cool. She also mentioned of this beautiful old pictures that I have. I have these beautiful family album of family history. I have it, and she mentioned that, and that was my grandma was talking about that. So there's so many things that were interesting, and it gave me a sense of happiness within me that my mother is always watching over me, and she's there 24/7. She's in my heart too, and she gives me knowledge. She puts knowledge in my head for me to do things. Now, you guys probably think I'm bonkers, but that's me because I love spirituality and I love the beauty of the spirit world. I know that our loved ones come across from time to time to say to be with us, to help us in our darkest times. And she was there, I think, when I was having some hard times a few weeks ago. I was in my darkest place where I didn't think I was carry on, and I was reaching out to people. And sometimes they couldn't, some of my friends didn't contact me, but some did, and they helped me through it. And I think my mother did too, because I would meditate, and I think meditation is another way you can go across to the other side too, because your mind starts to change a little bit within you. You're going into your better place in your mind. You're thinking your positive thoughts. You're training your mind to be positive. And I think that's good for me as well as I'm talking to you about meditation. And so between the wonderful psychic session, medium session I had, and the more I'm meditating every day, I'm feeling a sense of beauty within me. I'm feeling happy that whatever I am and whoever I am, this is me. Mm-hmm. And the wonderful time I have when I just take time and play with my kitty cat and have a good time. Right now, she's sleeping here today. She looks so cute. Shall we show her? Shall we show her on this 111th day of my everyday journey? Oh, we'll show her for just a couple, maybe seconds or so, and then I'll go back to me because it's basically my turn. Okay? See my knees cracking it. Because it's about time I clean up the kitchen and go do my exercises. So let's show my little beauty. There she is. And she was playing. There she is, my little beautiful girl. She's sleeping. Well, she's sleeping. I let her be. She's all a little disheveled because I tell you why she's all a little, a bit of a wet head there. I'm trying to fix it a bit. No, it's okay, baby. I know. Oh, okay. You see, she didn't give me permission, and then she kissed me. She's a goofy cat. Sorry, baby. Sorry. I know you didn't give me permission. Sorry, baby. Sorry, honey bun. That's my fault. But she didn't hurt me. She just gave me little nipples. And so back to me. And yes, this live is this live is a little bit longer today because I really want to talk about. Hey, it was a free psychic session, so I had nothing to lose but to see my mom would come home from to the other side, right? And that's cool. Now you might, like I said, you might think I'm a real bat crazy broad, but hey, that's me. And that's okay because it just shows you that I'm a little quirky, and later on today I'm going to do some reading as well. I think I've decided to do some extra reading just to take care of me, and then I'll go online. And it might be a day where I might not go online as much because I was up quite late doing today's stuff, so I can take a break and take care of me. Oh, she did bite me a little hard. I'm bleeding there, but that's okay. That's my fault, you see. She didn't give me permission. It's my fault. Her head was, why I was saying her head was a little wonky is I had a shower today, and we have two shower curtains, one on the inside, one on the outside. So she's always on the edge when I'm showering. It's so cute. It's so cute. And she always plays, like I have a shower head that I use for my body. But when I'm finished, there's water sometimes drips down below, and then she sits and she plays, and she gets herself all wet because she loves water. She's a cute little weird bird. She loves water. So that's what it's like today for me. I know I'm a little boring, guys, but I have some interesting things to say, right? And this is who I am. This is my life. That's how I am as a person. And yes, I could be a bit more active, guys, but we all have days where some of us are just very simple human beings, do simple, peaceful life. My sweetie I think he's going out to do a few things. So he's not in his little room. He's not in his room today. He's actually been sleeping on the futon because the futon is more comfortable than the bed. So we don't really sleep together anymore. I sleep in a different area, but we still love to be together regardless. When you reach nearly 59 like me, your life changes so much. and you strive to change it in such a way that things start to go a little bit wonky. But that's life. I decided to go speak to a psychic. That's life. I decided to learn about my intuition, who I was. That's me. That's life. I spent a little bit, and Masood got pissed off, but he realized if it's going to help you, fine, but don't do that again. And so he got really mad. So that's life. I'm still going to exercise. I'm still going to do things around the house. I'm still going to maintain my goals I do every day. See, I achieve these little goals. Why do I achieve these little goals? The eating goals are still a little wonky, and I'm trying to get my weight down. That's why I'm actually doing the intuition and psychic stuff, because I think something's blocking me from staying strict and good to myself every day. And that's why my eating habits are a little bit wonky. But my exercises, I actually do like exercising. I do enjoy it. I like to exercise, guys. I like to go on my recumbent bike, put on a good movie, and just go along because my recumbent bike is enjoyable. I like going for walks from time to time to go outside to enjoy. I like doing that. I love it. I embrace it, shall we say. That's part of who I am. I love the beauty of hanging with my little kitty cat and have a good time, especially on a Saturday when you're a little bit off kilter. And I'm always off kilter on Saturdays and Sundays. More so Sundays. And then next Tuesday will be a crazy day because it's my birthday on Tuesday, March 26th, when I hit 59. So that day will be an interesting everyday journey because it's going to be, today's 111, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, it's going to be day 114. It's going to be an interesting one, guys. I might be dressed a little bit different. I hope I'm actually going to make an effort to get up earlier that day, get everything done so I can do my everyday journey, already done most of my goals. That's what I want to do that day. So I may not do a whole lot of online work on that day because it's my birthday and I want to do a few things for me. But I'll come on and say hi to you guys anyways next Tuesday. That's just a few days away because I love doing these everyday journeys. So guys, that's my thing. How I talk to a psychic medium, and my mom came from the other side to chat with me. How I do think that meditation is so better for me as I'm, even on my darkest days I had a few weeks ago, they started to help me more. And whatever happens in my life, this is a good year. Why is it a good year? Because I'm learning, and it's only March, but I'm starting to learn an awful lot. I'm seeing things differently in my life. I'm experiencing better things. And I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm evolving, like one of my wonderful friends would say. So that's what it is for me today. I'm on Everyday Journey, day 111. I hope you guys loved it. Come back, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are, have an account with YouTube. I'd love to see some more subscribers by the time I hit 59. You never know. If not, that's okay. I'm slowly getting there. And I hope you enjoyed this one because I enjoyed talking to you. Okay, guys, have a lovely day. And I like to say this, make today a great day in your everyday journey, because it is a great day. Yes, make it a great day. My love to you all. I'll see you tomorrow at day 112. Let's see what I can talk about tomorrow. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.